Blessings, this is your brother in the faith, Jay Mutale. Modesty does not equate to holiness. Just because there is seemingly an atom of modesty does not refer this to holiness. In fact, Jesus Christ says in the word in Matthew chapter 7 verse 15 that be aware, many false prophets shall come dressed in sheep clothing, but meanwhile on the inside they are ravenous wolves. Just because a person is dressed a particular way, sounds a particular way, does not make them a legitimate prophet, because many of them come preaching holiness on the outside. Meanwhile, on the inside, child of God, they do not have the ability to affect us. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profits nothing. The words that I speak unto you, them they are spirit and they are life. In another part, Jesus Christ makes an example of the Pharisees. He says that they are dressed in apparel. They sit in the front. They are they are dressed white on the outside. Meanwhile, on the inside, there's filthy tombs, right? They are whitewashed tombs. That's what he calls them. He refers to them as a gravesite where it looks beautiful on top, but death on the inside is rotting and it's been heavily exposed to the inward person. So child of God, my strong emphasis is that we do not base our holiness off our modesty, but we base our holiness off the truth of the word. We are saved by grace through faith, not by works. We cannot boast of our salvation, but rather we must work on our salvation, yes, with fear and trembling. We do work on our salvation, but it's not our salvation it's not our works that get us the salvation. And so, children of God, your modesty, my modesty, does not equate to the holiness of God. In fact, the Bible says, be ye holy even as I am holy. Right? How do you become more like God? Do you become more like God by cutting a particular hairstyle? Do you become more like God by dressing a particular way? Do you become more like God by refusing to eat something, by refusing to go to certain places? How do you become more like God? You know, the Bible teaches us, search after Christ, be like Christ, right? Jesus Christ says in John 14 verse 6 that I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. So our standard is Christ. Our standard is not the words of man, what they think and what they assume, right? Our standard is Christ. Do not be deceived by modesty. Modesty does not represent holiness. All right, shalom, God bless you.